Coffee time. So yesterday went quite a bit smoother, just based on the fact that section of trail was very highly trafficked. Even being there on a Monday, I think I saw 4 or 5 people, which for most of the Condor Trail, that's a lot of people. That just really took it out of me though. By the time I reached this camp, 19 miles later, I was ready to just pass out. It really felt like morning came way too quickly. So I have a big peak to climb now. My resupply bucket should be waiting for me on the other side. Hopefully Taters was able to drop that. I'm also going to try and get out of here before I have to dig a cat hole, because I'm afraid to dig anywhere just based on the amount of toilet paper that's like sticking out of the ground. Remember kids, L&T rule is bury your cat hole so deep that you'd be okay camping on top of it. And don't be an asshole that buries your toilet paper. Only one tick on my pants this morning. Must have missed it last night when I was checking. He had bit onto the cloth, but it seemed like he was dead or really, really inactive. I'm also stepping up the sun protection a little bit here. Just being out under the blazing desert heat, get all sorts of suntans, and it's really not healthy. And I want to be doing this for a couple more decades, hopefully. So just ran into a guy coming down who had been up and over Haddock, who did confirm there'll be water up there and had seen my videos, but also gave me hope for something cool. Apparently he saw a mountain lion up at Haddock Camp like 30 feet away. That would be sweet. I've only ever seen a handful of those. I've already gone up 1,500 feet. I love a good steady climb in the morning. It really helps me hit my hiker's end and just lose myself in the joy of suffering. The cool thing is I'm now above 5,000 feet, so no more poison oak, at least for a while. So through this section, I'm basically following the Piedra Blanca recreation trail, which is why it's so nice and well maintained. Basically, it suddenly feels like I'm up in Big Bear with the trees and everything. Okay, welcome to Haddock Camp. No sign of the mountain lion quite yet. And from here, I'm gonna basically go really steeply up for a while. I'm currently busy filtering water and hydrating. Looking ahead, it looks like I got about 9 miles till the next reliable water, and that's doable. So I think I'm just gonna go over and camp there. That way I don't have to carry too much. I'll carry 2.5 liters just in case, and that should be enough to get me over, even if it gets a little warmer up there. This is actually pretty nice. I remember this being rougher. Okay, so it was more of this sort of vegetation I was remembering getting scraped all to hell by. So I'm pretty sure that's Piedra Blanca down there where I came from, Sespe Trailhead. So Sespe would be over that way. Okay, well, high point of the Condor Trail. This wind is just bitterly cold. So I was able to get a bar or two of cell reception and verified with Jen that she dropped the bucket, which I knew from an inReach, but also that the fire station down below has water. So this area can be driven up to, but only certain times a year. I believe the road's still going to be closed right now. So the campgrounds up here have bathrooms, but no water. There is a spring you can get to, but you got to go down the hill quite a ways. Easier just to push on. And this will take me down to the fire station. Now the fire station has water, but I don't know if I want to push it quite that far with how low the sun is. So there is a camp in about a mile that's a little bit off trail that I know has water because I stayed there last time I came this way. This stuff slows me down late in the day. So I'm on the little spur trail out to McGuire Spring, which, as you can see, does not have the best trail. Hey, that looks like a bear track. And here you have the McGuire Spring campsite, you know, what's left of it. And here's why I came here. Filter box, little green. It's actually good clean water, no smell to it or anything. So it's 7:30, I've got more than enough water, but the campsite that's here doesn't really have room for a tent anymore due to that log falling on it. And the spot that I used when I was here 2 years ago seems to have a giant pile of bear scat on it. So yeah, I gotta find a flat spot set up somewhere. So far, any of the non-bear poopy spots have had too many dead trees hanging around them. Not my favorite camp, but I found a small patch of sand up against the brush here that's not underneath the tree that I have to worry about falling on me. So home sweet home for the night.